So there's a couple things you need to do before you actually do the import. The first thing that you need to do, if you're using the PowerSource Common Core standards template that they've provided for you, you need to notice that on the math one, I have the math here on the right, that one, it does not have the grade level at the highest level. So if you look over here, you start on a level 2, but on this one you start on a level 1. This is the ELA. So what they're assuming is that you import the ELA first, but in case you don't, you need to know that you need to copy this top line and put it into this spreadsheet so that you will have that top level. Otherwise, your import is going to get confused. It still works, but it just looks a little different. So make sure you copy that over or combine it into one spreadsheet or something like that. I'm going to show you what my spreadsheet looks like that I have imported in the past. And what I usually do, if you look down at the bottom here, I break it down by grade level and I only import each grade level one at a time, just so that it's not so much to look at and so much to work with at the same time. So what I do is I make one spreadsheet that includes everything. And then I copy out each grade level. Sometimes I'll combine into, like this one's the 3rd and 4th. But I do a little brighter color coding just so that I can see things and that it makes more sense. Once you have your spreadsheet all ready to go, you're going to save it as a text file. Okay, actually you're going to save it as a tab delimited text file. And then you're going to save that somewhere where you're going to remember it. And then you're going to go back into PowerSchool, still at District Office, and then go to Special Functions, Importing and Exporting. You're going to do a quick import. You want to make sure you go and select the standards table because that's where you're going to be putting this. And then the file you're going to choose is that text file that you created. And you definitely want to suggest a field map. And then you're going to make sure that all of these line up to the headings of your columns. You're going to exclude the first row. And the first time you do this, you don't need to check this box, but anytime after you do it, you want to update the standards. So if there's already an identifier that exists that is that same one, you want it to update that identifier so that it doesn't create another one, and it probably wouldn't create it anyway because you already have one and it allows one. So make sure if you're updating it that you check this box, but otherwise you're going to click Submit. And then you're going to be able to see, hopefully, all of your standards go in. And the way you can also check is to go to District, down to Standards, List Standards, and you can take a look and see what it looks like here.